When being raised by narcissists, you are carefully molded to be a specific way. This certain way you are molded consists of different characteristics, behaviors, and reactions that have all been programmed into you as a child. Along with all this, you are assigned a role to play: the scapegoat, the golden child, or the ignored child. The narcissist's expectation of you to always play your assigned role and exhibit your programmed characteristics, behaviors, and reactions is what we define as the box. These programmed characteristics, behaviors, and reactions that make up this box have one purpose and one purpose only. It is only to give the narcissist a continuous, never-ending source of supply. When you are a baby, you are put into the box and you fit in there perfectly because you have no life experience or opinions of your own. You have plenty of space in this box because you are small and have absolutely no idea that you're in a box. But as you grow older and begin to have life experiences and begin to create beliefs and opinions based off of those experiences, you have a little less wiggle room in there. You grow more and more every day, but the box stays the same size because the narcissist has not changed their expectations of you. As you grow, you have less and less space in there, and it begins to become very uncomfortable. By the time you're a teenager, you have very little room to move around. This is the time when you really start to become your own person. You begin developing your own voice and point of view. You develop your own personal style and speak, dress, and do your hair according to your own preferences. But at the same time, you are also in an exploratory mode of discovery. So your style may change as you discover who you are and grow. This is also when you become more independent and begin to learn your preferences when choosing friends and boyfriends and girlfriends and becoming your own person. Discovering more of your likes and dislikes, choosing a career, etc. But the more your preferences and choices don't align with the narcissist's expectations, the less room you have in the box. You begin to feel the limitations of this box, but still don't realize that you are in one. You start to recognize that there's a problem. But because you are bombarded by the narcissist's brainwashing tactics on a daily basis, you believe that you are the problem. By the time you're an adult and begin to have your own life, start working and taking care of yourself, get married, have kids, etc., the box has no more room for you to be comfortable because you are a full-grown adult with an independent life of your own. But yet the narcissist still keeps you in this box of their expectations of you. You are still expected to play this role and behave in a certain way, even as a full-grown adult. You make normal choices that are right for you in your life, but they are met with criticism every step of the way. The narcissist begins objecting to many of your life choices, giving you loads of unsolicited advice, but they say they're just concerned because they care about you and want you to make the best decisions for your life. The part that they leave out is that what they consider to be the best decisions are only those choices that fit perfectly within their expectations. In other words, the box. They may say things like, "I don't approve of your spouse. Why did you name your baby that? Why did you choose that job? You should have chosen this one. I don't like this neighborhood you moved to. You should have consulted with me first. This house is too big and expensive for you. Why did you buy a red car? I hate this color." You get the picture. At this point in your life is usually when it starts to become more and more obvious that there's a problem in your family of origin, or at least a problem in your relationship with the narcissist. As a full-grown adult with a life of your own, this is usually the point where you begin to see that you are not the problem. This is when you begin to surround yourself with friends, a therapist, or your spouse that sees the problems in your relationship with the narcissist. When you begin to confront the narcissist regarding the issues that you are noticing in the relationship, the narcissist fights harder and harder to keep you in that box and tries to convince you that it's all your fault. They may say something like, "Man, you have changed. You are totally not the same person you used to be. I want the old you back. Who is this person anyway?" At this moment is when the box begins to reveal itself for what it is. You try hard to fix your relationship with the narcissist, but they rage at you and try harder than ever to keep you in that box. The harder they fight to keep you in there, the more obvious the box becomes and the more confined you feel. In a normal family, your family's love and support for you and your morals and values that you are taught are your foundation. In a narcissistic family, this box is your foundation. The reason I say this is because if you ever climb out of this box, you'll lose all the quote unquote love and support from your narcissistic family. But you're not truly losing love and support because the narcissist is not capable of giving that to you. What you're really losing is the obligation they feel towards having to fake love and support. The only reason they felt obligated to fake love and support is because you were giving them narcissistic supply. They lose the feeling of obligation towards you because the supply you provide them is no longer guaranteed. It scares them and their mask begins slipping more and more, and you start to see who you're truly dealing with. As an adult with a life of your own, a family of choice, and friends as a support system, you are building a new, healthier foundation for yourself. Therapy also contributes to this new foundation, which grows and strengthens every day as it slowly but surely raises you up closer to the top of the box. This support and strength now makes it easier for you to climb out of the box. What climbing out of the box looks like in real life is when you take your power back from the narcissist. This is when you are beyond confronting them because you know it's getting you nowhere. You begin to distance yourself emotionally and may start to use the gray rock method. This gives you a little bit of peace, so you start to step away and distance yourself from the narcissist physically, using the low contact method. You are starting to feel a lot better, and if you have the ability to completely get away from the narcissist, this is when you go no contact. Life after no contact makes you feel like you're 18 again and on your own for the very first time. It's scary but exciting at the same time. You have finally climbed out of the box you've been kept in for so long. But because all the brainwashing the narcissist inflicted upon you, your mind is constantly trying to keep you in that box. It's smart to continue therapy or some other form of a recovery program after going no contact to break the brainwashing, fear, guilt, and obligation you may still feel regarding your narcissistic family. Thanks for listening. Please like and subscribe if you found this helpful.